Hello and welcome to Sir, You Are Being Hunted, a game that's mostly about being hunted down and murdered by gentlemen robots, actually. Which is interesting, I suppose. New game. We gotta start with the aristocrat, because he starts with less things. Why make it easy for ourselves? And then, so... Mountain... Fens, there we go. Got... Ooh, well... Every island is different. There are 5 islands. I've made sure that they're all different landscapes, so I can see all the different landscapes, basically. And, can edit the robot numbers, but we're not going to do that, because... I mean, I suppose we can make it more difficult, but we're not going to do that either, because that would be daft, honestly. We've already done that without messing with the numbers of robots around. So, let's do this. Well, you don't need to see this, it's just generating a map at 1 FPS, so I think, well, 0, wow, that's... And up to 4, okay. You know what? I'm just gonna remove this here. See you in a second.
Sir, if you can hear this, then the experiment has gone terribly wrong. I fear you may be trapped on the archipelago, but don't panic. The standing stones should be nearby. With them, and some luck, you may still be able to escape. Listen very carefully, and you might just survive. I am afraid pieces of the device are now scattered across the islands. They became quite hot during the experiment, so perhaps you could look for the smoke. Bring any you find back to the standing stones, then we should be able to get you home. I'm dreadfully sorry, sir, but this does mean postponing dinner preparations. I do hope you remember to eat something. You must try to keep your strength up. Perhaps some tea and biscuits from one of the nearby houses? The residents won't mind because they're not at home. Oh, and do be careful, sir. You're being hunted.
Oh goody, more loading screens. Is this going to take... No, that's not going to take all eternity like the other one. Good. Okay, so you are being hunted. I'm going to go and have a look at a robot friend, who is not a friend. Right, binoculars.
Ah, very useful. Now you can observe your pursuers while keeping a safe distance.
Pie, and an alarm clock. Marvellous. And it appears to be drizzling slightly. Well, we are in England, so that's entirely reasonable.
You've found one. Return that fragment to the standing stones and leave it there. You'll be one step closer to home.
Fantastic. Okay. Well, there appears to be a small village over there. Some sort of tower structure.
Forgive me, sir, but perhaps it's worth mentioning that your tweeds should keep you well hidden, provided you keep to the heavier foliage.
Ah, yes, okay. So, stealth, useful. Just quickly remembering how to play, for anyone wondering. Balloon, and more buildings over there. Well, this is a road, so it's probably another village. There don't seem to be any robots around. At least not in this village, so we're gonna...
It looks like there's something useful in there.
Yep,
Oh, and if you find anything edible, don't look at it too closely.
Cumberley Harpington. Lovely town. Lovely town, I'm sure. Goes around a corner, which is... Oh, there we go. No thanks. Just gonna go up the main street first. Because if robots do decide to show up, it's easier to loot the back doors without being noticed. Oh, a rock. That's nice. I'll just put that there. What else? Ah, whiskey. And a pipe. I'll take some whiskey. You know, because this is a good time to get drunk when being chased down by murderous gentlemen robots. That is when you want to be drunk. Ah, bullets. Hopefully we'll need those. Oh well, hopefully we won't need them, but hopefully we'll be able to use them. By which I mean, God, I hope we find a gun. Revolver would be nice. Tend to not get much more from the rural areas. Maybe a shotgun from a dead robot. Or this axe. I'll take an axe.
A weapon? Do be careful with that. I really think violence is best left to the experts.
Look, I got some biscuits. I got more biscuits. We need nothing but biscuits. We can live on biscuits alone. Oh, and what was it? Canned pie. Oh no. Oh god, what am I doing? It is a canned pie. A delicious canned pie. Pies are more delicious when canned. It's a fact of life, I'm afraid. God, these... Oh wait, no, there's an alarm clock there. There's a chance that I just won't use those, but I might need them. So I'm taking them until further notice. Ooh, a flask of tea! I am British. That is the most important thing to keep on me at all times. Oh, 2 torches! And some cat food. Let's grab a torch. Been on 7. Problem with torches is that they'll make me fairly obvious. Is that balloon coming towards me? Kind of is. Slightly concerning. Oh, some sherry. Yes. Perhaps, yeah, I see you up there. You jerk. With your blue eyes. Which I changed in the options menu because I noticed that that was a thing and wanted to see how good it was. Yeah, usually they have red eyes by default. So I switched it to a nice pale blue. Don't know why. Not really a very threatening colour, but it's still fairly obvious, so there is that. It's a nice feature. Not necessarily the most useful thing for me, but oh well. It doesn't have to be useful. In fact, if it was useful, turning it on would basically be making it easier. So there. That's not what we're doing here. I kind of want to know what would happen if I upped all of the robot stuff in the menu before coming to the island. I guess it would be just awful. Just terrible. You know. The point of the game is surviving, but if surviving means everything is in your face all the time, from the very beginning, it's probably not going to be quite as fun. So, yeah, could be interesting. If I beat the game, we'll have a look. If I never beat the game, then this series is going to go on forever. Or until I die, anyway. So, you can look forward to that. Really. Not that you'll actually watch it forever, because that would be a terrible use of your time. I probably wouldn't record it forever either. Let's be honest. Most of my series randomly stop after 5 episodes or so. Oh, another hatchet. But there is more tea. And some pickled eggs. We're going to have to drop half of this crap if we find a fragment, because they take up so much inventory space. But that's okay. If we don't need it, then it can go in the floor. In the floor, on the floor. Who cares? Still haven't seen any robots, except for that balloon. Which is kind of nice. I'm just blundering through the woodland. Like an idiot. How to get spotted. Run through the woods. Like an idiot. Looks like a likely place. Very foggy, actually. Is that because I set the render distance lower, or is it actually weather effects? I'm going to blame the weather. And not the fact that I had to set this to a low render distance to get it to record above, like, 10 FPS. Yeah, that's what we're going with. Weather. The British weather. We can blame that for everything. It's a very British thing to do. It's what we... It is what we do. Oh, near the water. Not going to go in the water. Going in the water is a bad plan. Oh, mushrooms. White mushrooms. Dubious. I mean... I think I just lost vitality there. I'm not 100% sure. I might have gained it. I might just not be paying enough attention. Which can be said for most of my life. Oh well. What's going on over here? I tend to like scouting the coast. Ooh, there's some steam / smoke over there. Might be a fire, might be a fragment. Might have robots around it if it is a fragment. We have no real way of killing them as of yet. No, it's actually a fire. Damn. Oh well. At least it's not covered in robots, like most fragments are. So there is that. Is always a good thing. Can cook on fires, but we've got nothing to cook. Because apparently we don't need to cook the pie. It's not necessary. It is pre-cooked. Or just fine to eat raw. I get, oh. There we go. See? Robots. And there is. Fuck all in the web cover. Okay. That's going to be interesting to get, I suppose. Now, if I sneak over here, I won't have enough space to pick it up either, won't I? That's annoying. Oh, hello. Who's that? What are you doing? You're patrolling in a direction that's not towards me. Where are you going? You also appear to be going away from me? Okay, that's good, that's good. Now, I don't want these things. Good lord, no. But this alarm clock might be good here. We shall see. If I were to put it, say, here. Okay. No, keep doing that. So, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay. So, 60 seconds is the max, but that's what we're going to go with. So that gives us enough time to carefully move back into cover. Not behind this big tower thing, no, over here in the field. Might also give me some time to throw crap out of my inventory. Okay, crouch, because they're reasonably close there. Okay. Right. Kind of hoping that they'll notice that. If I put it too far away, we're in trouble, right? Discard. What do I mean? Okay, just discard the alcohols. And the whiskey. Let's sort of shuffle things a bit better. Okay, off they go. Okay, Right. Gotcha! And run. Oh, they haven't seen me. Brilliant. And I can hear the sea monster, which is why we don't go in the water in this game. Good, right, well, we've got a fragment piece. Excellent. Let's get that back to the central pillar. There's a town here. Any robots? Worth looting if there are no robots. Because it might be populated with robots at a point in the future. I can't see or hear any robots. Hello? Robots? Are you there? Is anyone around? I'm taking a risk by just sort of wandering into the open. What a stupid thing to do. There are no robots, okay. I'm gonna do the same thing that I did to the earlier village. But because you've seen me do it, I'm just gonna cut this. Cut this, ready. Future self, do this. Or I will hunt you down. Found a gun. But there are robots over to the left. Okay, let's shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle things. Okay. You've got a gun. You've got matches. And a toy train. But yeah, there are robots over there. So I'm going to leave now. Despite the fact that I haven't looted the whole village, I've kind of got what I want from a village. In the form of the gun, which I haven't bound to any actual keys, which I should probably do. Let's see. Probably more useful than the flashlight. Yeah, look at that. And we found a decent amount of ammo, so presumably in the next episode we can start fighting some robots. Okay, there are robots there. But that's fine. I'm sure they won't spot me, as I sprint like a madman through this field. Okay, they might spot me though. As might this... Good God! There are so many robots. I'm not impressed. And they're all going to the village of what appears to be Perry Swelling. Kind of want to get back to the standing stone now, so that I can drop off this fragment and get some inventory space back. But I'm kind of concerned about that balloon. So, also them. Just about hear them now. Okay, into the woods. Quick as you like. Running out of vitality. Should probably eat. Let's stop to eat. Let's drink some tea. Full vitality. Good show. Tea all round. Okay, perfect. Right. The standing stone. We're here. Good. Good. Any murderous robots? No murderous robots. Right, well. This.
Excellent. We're making progress. You might survive this after all.
Yeah, might. It's a good word, that. Yeah, so. I think this is a good point.
Be very observant, sir. Startled wildlife could help you to spot your pursuers.
Yeah, anyway.
The eyes and ears of local fauna might be sharper than your own.
Well, they almost certainly are. I'm just awful. But yeah, seems like a good place to stop, actually. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. We'll be back next week with more of this, because it's cool and fun. And there's murderous robots in Tweed. Because that's what you want from a game. That's all you need from a game, really. So I'm going to save the progress. And that is it for today. So long.